The largest and hottest library of 16-bit games plays on Sega Genesis. Featuring Streets of Rage, the fighting game that'll knock your socks off. With 40 individually controllable attack moves. And a neighborhood crawling with punks, muggers, and urban slime. Streets of Rage, only on the 16-bit Genesis system from Sega.
Hey, look who's back. Sorry about the break. I mean, I'm always sorry about the breaks, right? I could explain why, but do you want to hear about my problems, or do you want to talk video games? I want to talk video games. Pretty interesting show today, I hope. So the backstory with this, I mean, you can see from the title and the thumbnail that we're going to be unsealing a sealed Sega Genesis controller. But, you know, it's of sort of dubious origin. And it was a couple of years ago, I don't remember when it was, that I think it was Bob from Retro RGB that posted this on Twitter, that there was somebody on eBay that had a bunch of these like new old stock Genesis controllers for sale. But, you know, obviously nobody could really verify you know, whether or not they were legit or, you know, knockoffs from back in the day without buying one. And I don't remember what I paid for it, but I mean, it was a decent amount of money. I mean, it was less than $100, but it might've been more than 50. And, I just figured what the heck and bought one. And I think it was, sometime after that maybe Bob did like a follow-up. I don't remember if it was on Twitter or on his YouTube channel. Sort of, he checked out the controller and he deemed it to be like a knockoff or a fake controller from back in the day. So, I never opened mine, and, sort of the, genesis, of this video is that, this controller was in a pile of stuff that I'm getting rid of, you know, selling. And, I've been going through that in the last week, and I saw this and I just figured, well, I can't really sell this as a sealed controller just because, you know, I can't sell it for what I paid for it, because now I would say we're pretty sure that it's not legit. So I'm not going to rip anybody off. So, I mean, what would I even charge for something like that? I don't know. So I figure instead, let's open it up and play a game with it, and I'll just see what I think of it. And then I don't know what I'm going to do about it. One thing I was going to say, housekeeping, whatever you want to call it. You see, I went back to this microphone. If you remember back when I did that golf video, the Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus video, I had tried using I used my shotgun microphone off camera. A few people said they thought it sounded good. I didn't think it sounded good. And that's really all that matters at the end of the day. I'm very picky about production quality on my show. I didn't like that. So this one's back. I'm much happier this way. I've got the 2-camera setup going on today. So because I haven't unsealed the controller yet, we'll do it right here. So I just have to reach up here and start recording. Are you recording? Now you're recording. Okay. So you can see here that so I've got on the right here, this is the controller in question, if you will. And on the left here is a boxed Sega Genesis controller from back in, you know, 89, 90 that I know is legit. And so you see the front of the, I'm not going to go over every single side of the box, but I mean, the front of the box looks the exact same. All 4 sides of the box, including the UPC symbol, look exactly the same. And I mean, the back, it's the same text. It looks a little bit different. But one of the things that sort of, you know, I don't want to say it's a giveaway because I don't know for a fact that this controller is a knockoff, but one of the things that kind of like, you know, raises your spidey sense is that the print quality on the box here is really not anywhere near as good of quality as the print box on the known legit controller. So we don't need this in the frame anymore, so I'm going to set that off to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and unseal this thing and see what happens. There's already a rip in the cellophane, so we're just going to use that. pick that up later. All right, so there's no tray or anything in here. No, I mean, I don't know what kind of manual or whatever would come with it, but it didn't come with it anyway, so there you go. And here's the controller, and it's got a blue start button. I think that's a little bit curious. I don't know when Genesis controllers ever had blue start buttons here in North America. And the three buttons, like the plastic just feels real rough. The D-pad on here doesn't really feel very good. I mean, I'm perfectly comfortable saying that I think this is a knockoff controller, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad controller. So, I mean, the D-pad, the action on the D-pad feels pretty good. It's the plastic of the D-pad itself that I would say doesn't feel great. And also the printing of the Sega Genesis logo on here doesn't look quite right. Like here's a legit Genesis controller from a little bit later on. This one has the upgraded D-pad in it. But you can see the logo. I've never seen a logo on a Genesis controller that has this two-tone sort of white and gray look. I actually kind of like that, if I'm being quite honest. But I've never seen that on a legit controller. So, by the way, I have this controller here just because if this controller ends up being like a real piece of crap, we can swap out this one. So you may have also noticed then on the thumbnail that I had, Streets of Rage in the thumbnail. Boom, Streets of Rage, because that's the game that we're going to use to test this controller. And I wanted to do Streets of Rage 2 because to me, that, if I ever want to know how good a D-pad is on a Genesis controller, it's either Streets of Rage 2 or Street Fighter 2 if it's a 6-button controller. But, I kind of wanted Streets of Rage 2 to be its own video at some point, like its own episode of Weekend Rental. So we're going to hold off on that. But I love Streets of Rage, the original, almost as much. So we're gonna pop that into the Mega SG is what I have down here. But first we have to get the twist tie off. I mean, the cable feels like it's nice. It's not the same material. Like this cable isn't sort of that shiny material that's on the housing of another official cables. But I have to say, I actually like the way this cable feels quite a bit. Like even if this controller is fake, I think it might be good for like parts. So anyway, we'll get that plugged in just fine. And get Streets of Rage popped in here and turn the thing on. And then I have to change that. All right. Start recording. All right, here we go. All right, we're just going to hit run cartridge there. And we're going to watch the intro just because I like it. Well, you watch the intro while I change the layout on my TV here. All right. Anyway, I love that intro. I love the music for the intro there. Let's go into options. I don't remember what we can change here. Nothing that I want to change. I also noticed that sort of the shell of this controller, from having the cable pushed up against it for the last, 30 something years, there's like some markings. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. There's just like certain consoles or consoles and controllers that are just made out of something where like over time it reacts with the cable. And that has definitely happened here. I mean, overall, it feels fine. I would just say I would never mistake it for an official controller, but I like the blue start button. I kind of want to steal it out of here and put it in one of my other controllers. So I forgot, I want to say it was like episode 10. Like I did an episode of the show on the main channel a really long time ago about the Streets of Rage trilogy. And it was like one of those videos where I wish I had waited and, done it later when I had a better idea of what I was doing with everything, with writing, with editing. I could have done a way better job, of doing a proper like deep dive into the Streets of Rage series. But I remember talking briefly about the soundtracks and saying, I don't remember the line I used, but, saying something about how, some people prefer the soundtrack of Streets of Rage 1 to Streets of Rage 2, but, I said something like, I think they're both so good that I don't feel the need to rank them. And I still feel that way, but I would also say that, I think in terms of graphics and gameplay, Streets of Rage 2 is like by far and away much better than the first game here. But the music in this game is so good that I still come back to it, this game, all the time. And, it's funny because while I don't think the graphics are as good, in some ways I feel like the character designs are a little bit better. Like proportion-wise. Like I think Axel, like his proportions look better in this game. And this lead pipe looks better. I like that they took the time. I'm gonna pause it. They took the time to put the little 90-degree elbow on the end of the pipe. Like, what's that even for? But it's the little details in life, And then I don't really understand like why, if you're gonna have a limited number of weapons you can pick up, why do they have a pipe and a baseball bat? Because they do the same thing. Except I think the pipe seems like it has more reach. I mean, I don't have like off the top of my head, I don't have a suggestion for what they could have used instead, but like I like that, Streets of Rage 3 has the gun. That's kind of cool. I wish the bat had been wood. I'm kind of a baseball purist, but maybe it would have been harder to color that in a way that would look good. I mean, this is like obviously an aluminum baseball bat. I don't want that yet. All right. I forgot why. For some reason, like not that long ago, I went online and I was trying to see if anybody sold like a Pine Pot t-shirt. And somebody does. I always save the special attacks for the bosses. See, that boss character model is really cool too. Easy peasy. I mean, a Pine Pot shirt would just be cool because unless somebody is like a, you know, pretty serious retro gamer, they're not going to know what that is, so. People see that. Oh, what's the Pine Pot? Oh, it's some diner back east. Far east. Never been a fan of this level. I don't know. I don't like... Well, I won't say I don't like it, but I mean, I'm just not into the atmosphere of this level. Something about the way it's designed. I mean, I think it's neat that you're kind of going through like this... like residential neighborhood with these old brownstones or whatever. Or they kind of look like brownstones anyway. But I don't know. I just think that like the backgrounds are a lot more blah. You know, I wish they had done more to put some more detail on these buildings. Like the level 1 is just a lot more visually interesting, I think. That's like a little smoke bomb or whatever it is. That's pretty useless, I think. I don't... Anytime I've picked one of those up, it's been by accident. Bottle's kind of cool. Like, I don't think the bottle's that useful, but I like it as a concept. Oh. Hold on. Yeah. Something about doing my show makes my eyes water. I noticed the start button on this controller is not, like, super responsive. Although if you're going to have something not be super responsive, I'd rather it be the start button than most other things. Do you get any points for picking that up? No. I hate it when, you know, when you're playing a game like this and you get a health power-up that you don't need. Because then, as just happened, you know you're going to end up getting hit, like, you know... right down the street, and then you're going to wish you had that apple back. I do like the way the corner of the posters flips up in the wind. That's cool. There's just, I think, like, graphically, this game is very inconsistent. Like I said, the first level looks really cool. This one looks kind of like, eh. And then, when are you on the beach? Is that the next level after this one? Because that one looks really bad. But then you have, like, a level where you're on a ship. And there's this parallax scrolling in the background. Like, the reflection of the buildings on the water looks so cool. I hate this guy, and then the same guy juggling the axes instead. I mean, he's even worse. But, I mean, if you have a weapon like the pipe, then it really helps because you don't really have to get close to him. Trying really hard not to lose the pipe. Oh yeah, here he is. God damn it. I'm trying to avoid the meat because I don't want it yet. Because I know I'm going to take some hits off of this guy. Come on, puss cake. There we go. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but so far I like this controller just fine. You can feel the texture on the plastic is a little rough. Like I said, it's definitely a knockoff, but you know, it's probably something that, you know, you could buy at, you know, some seedy store back in the 90s or something, you know. You know, back before places like AliExpress, if you wanted, you know, knockoff items from the East, you had to, you know, go to the flea market or something to get them. I mean, I would say this, like, this controller is definitely no worse and is probably better than your average third-party controller from back then. So how about that? Oh yeah, I was talking about the graphics in this level. I just think like the waves look really, really bad. The backgrounds are okay. One thing I don't like about these swinging weapons is, you know, if you finish the swing and you miss, then you're vulnerable to attack for, you know, a fraction of a second, but that's all it takes. Really good music, though. But, I mean, you can say that about every level in the game. Oh. Trying to save that meat until I kill all three of these guys, just in case, you know. There we go. Like, that rain looks really bad, too. It's funny, you know, I play this game all the time, but for some reason, I don't know if it's my old age or something, but I can never remember which boss I'm going to face until they show up on the screen. Yeah, this is the level I was talking about. I think the graphics in this level are really good. I mean, right now it's pretty boring, but once you get sort of like to the outer part of the deck, it looks. I mean, this looks fine. I'm not saying it doesn't. It's funny how you can do this in the first game, and then they never even fixed it in the second game. I'm just trying to play kind of defensively because I'm running low on health here. I don't want that. I feel like there's one coming up, but I'm probably not going to make it. Damn it. I knew it. Oh no. I used to play this game and I would try so hard to lure these guys down in front of the pit so I could drop them in, and it's just like more trouble than it's worth. Mostly it's like you stay away from the pit. Oh, there we go. But see, like, yeah, look at that background now. Like, that looks amazing. I don't know why I thought this was on a ship, but obviously you're on a... I shouldn't say obviously, but it looks a lot more like a bridge. What the heck? I forgot you. Yeah. Not a fan of this guy. Go away. I like how he goes and hides off screen. There we go. Only lost one life. This one doesn't need to be recording anymore. All right, now we're on the ship. That's right. But see, like this level also, I think, has really good graphics. So it's just weirdly inconsistent. It's like they had like different guys in the studio, you know, doing the level artwork for different levels or something. It's just too many. But it's hard, you know, because then like the temptation is to go ahead and use your special attack. But I don't want to do that. I forgot what level we're even on, but I feel like this level is where this game actually gets hard. Oh, really? All right. Thank goodness for that meat. It always bothers me, sorry about the click, it always bothers me in these beat-em-up games that the enemies can go off screen but you can't, because it definitely gets abused. Of course. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to pick that up. At least I got my life back. I'm going to use one of those right now. I mean, this level is tough, but you got to say they're giving you a lot of health bonuses. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still getting worked. Oh, jeez. This guy again. You almost feel relieved. At least it's finally the boss battle now. But isn't this is those two chicks? Oh yeah, I hate these two chicks. Like, I haven't hit either of them once. There we go. Damn it. Gonna get game over here, I bet. I need to watch like a Nintendo complete playthrough of this level or something to see what the strategy is for these chicks. I always forget. But, you know, like, that's what I'm talking about being able to just go off the screen. Like, they're just hiding off screen, and I can't do that. I mean, I don't want to do that. I just don't want them doing it either. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have a... Let's just use that. Oh, it didn't even kill one of them. There we go. That was kind of cool. It's cheap, I know, but so is being able to breathe fire. I like how it's got the two conveyor belts going in opposite directions here, because you can really kind of use it to your advantage. I was trying to get her crushed by the... Oh. There, finally. Like, I get that you're in a factory, but then, like, what are those things for? Like, proximity detecting, like, hydraulic presses is not a thing. Oh, got him. Damn it. There. Damn it. I need some meat, baby. We're not going to get it. I don't understand. What is he juggling? What? I wasn't even that close. Nah, just a second. Oh. All right. All right. Oh, I thought it would only get him. Trying to save that. Wasn't it Streets of Rage 3 where if you don't pick up your health bonus, the enemies will steal it? That's low, man. Come on already. There we go. What do we got this time? 2 of them now, huh? Still better than those chicks. Oh no. Oh, get down there and get it. Oh yeah. Is it better than those chicks? Now I'm starting to wonder. Yeah, you just gotta get in their face. Not really sure what I was supposed to do there, but... I mean, if they're going to take my life, I'm just going to use another bazooka thing. It's only fair. That should kill one of them. Yeah. I don't like you. Yeah. Oh. There. Damn it. I've got continues and I'm going to use them. No! Oh. Where'd you come from? Dude, how many knives do you have? I thought the elevator was going to go up somewhere. Oops. Finally. Oh, now do I have to go down like a long hallway or something? Or am I confusing that with... Yeah. All right. Come on, give me an extra life or something. Nothing. Yeah. Nice carpet, though. I think this is my favorite, soundtrack-wise, this is my favorite track of the game, I think. If I remember correctly, don't you have to fight those two chicks again at the end of this level before you can get in to see Mr. X? If so, that's gonna suck. Oh, all right. I thought he was like juggling nothing. Oh, God damn it. Really good graphics in this level. How do I not have a special attack? I don't want that. Take the knife. Did it become like daytime while I was in here? Like the light's getting lighter out the windows, isn't it? If so, that's kind of a cool little effect. all the way off the screen, you know? God damn it. Ah, that's it. Oh well. Well, that's it. That's Streets of Rage played most of the way through on a knockoff Sega Genesis controller from back in the day. I'd give this controller like a solid C, maybe even like a B minus. Like I said, it's not as good as a standard Genesis controller, but I would still take it over the vast majority of third-party controllers from back in the day. So, I mean, that's pretty good, isn't it? Turn that off. All right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the show. Hopefully we're back now, I think. I think my hiatus has come to an end. I've got a lot of other things I want to make a video about. So there you go. There's something to look forward to. Somebody, I forgot where they said, it was an Instagram or something. They told me that they were sad that I wasn't making videos, that took a break. And that made me sad. The last thing I want to do ever is make anybody sad. So hopefully that person today or whenever they watch this is now happy again. So that's going to do it for this episode of Classic Gaming Quarterly. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.